What's up? I just wanna chat. Nothing more, nothing less.
Hi beauties, it's bringing List Up by myself. Danielle is not here because I wanted to make two videos today. The first video that I'm gonna make, if you're interested in the second video, then obviously watch. But the first video that I want to make is a more grown-up and sexy video. I don't usually make videos like this, but I felt inclined to do so. So I am married, for those of you who don't know. And this is a grown-up video, so if you're under the age of 18, please do not watch this video. I don't recommend it because this is not for children. So getting right into it, I'm making a video of how to make anal sex more enjoyable. Tips to make anal sex more enjoyable. So I've been talking to my sisters, friends, family, just about anyone, and for some strange reason, women make anal sex very taboo. I don't know why that is. I don't know why it's an uncomfortable topic. I don't know why women think, oh my god, it hurts so bad. But I wanted to make a video because I think anal sex is very good, enjoyable, fun. It allows your partner, if they're into that type of thing, to explore different areas of you, and I think it's a really intimate, nice gesture to be able to give your partner that part of you. If you're not married, to each their own. Married people, listen, take notes because you need to get on board. Okay, so tip number one, make sure that it's something that your partner even wants to do. I don't even know if that's a tip, maybe that's a disclaimer, because if your partner's not into it, then you don't have to like force the issue, because I know that there are a lot of men who don't like anal sex and they don't think that it's taboo. They're just like, no, I would rather do different types of sex, like oral or something like that. But make sure your partner's into it. Now, that was a disclaimer. Now, tip one. If you don't want to do anal sex, no matter if it is a topic, no matter if your partner wants it, don't do it. Because the key is to want to do it, to have curiosity about it, to be curious, to be interested in it, to have an idea or whatever the circumstances is. That's tip number one. Make sure you actually want to give this thing a try, because it will go to shit really quick if you're not. Tip number two, and this is for guys and girls, because guys, listen. Tip number two, relax. Simple enough, right? Don't freaking sit there and like be stiff as a board, because yes, the shit will hurt. Duh. Like, no one said that anal sex was gonna be fun. No, it's fun. Okay, scratch it. Tip number three, make sure that you are in a comfortable position. Now, you can think that this is tip two, just regrammed a little bit. No, it's a different tip, because if you're in a comfortable position, it helps you to relax. Tip number four. Now, tip number four is for the guys. Don't be just beasting to get up in her butthole and think that it's gonna be like peaches and cream if you just ram it up in there. That hurts. You have to help her relax. Try some foreplay. I don't know, use ice cubes. Tip number five, lube. Me personally, don't really need it, but if it's your first time trying anal sex, I think you should have a lot of lube. And not baby oil, not Vaseline like back in the day people used to do. No, lubricant. They sell it at every drugstore. Tip number six, try laying on your side. Trying anal sex for the first time can be a little difficult for some people. If you lay on your side, I find that it's the most relaxing position to be in. You lay on your side, he lubes it up a little bit, he lubes himself up a lot of it, and then it eases right in. Voila. Tip number 7. If it's your third time trying it and you realize laying down just doesn't work for your partners because maybe anatomies don't fit certain places laying down, or maybe you got a little chubster. I don't know, maybe you're a little chubby. Maybe laying down doesn't work for you. Do not try doggy style right away. Wouldn't recommend that. Try sitting on it, either reverse cowgirl or cowgirl. Either way, if you can control the way that it enters you, it will be a little bit more enjoyable. Tip number 8. Men. Once it finally gets in there and the sun is shining and it's bright, do not do that. Because if she's not used to it, you can hurt her. And you can hurt yourself because it'll jerk back, bend back, and then you'll be in a little bit of pain. So that's not a good idea. Tip number 9. Make sure that you and your partner are feeding off of each other's vibes. If she looks like she's into it, go a little bit deeper, increase your strokes, because now you're realizing that she's enjoying it, so maybe you can reach your level so that you can enjoy it a little bit more too.
Wow.
And then you can become one with the anus.
Yeah.
And tip number 10. Make sure that you do not take your penis from her anus to her vagina.
Oh
no! That is the most important tip because we don't want any infections. It's very important. Now, the next things, there aren't really tips. They're just how anal sex can be just fun. Now, you can use lube, you can use ice like I said, you can use water-based products, you can use saliva, different strokes for different folks. I'm not gonna talk too much into detail about how I like my anal sex, but I think that it's a little weird that women are like, oh my god, you do anal sex? Ew, that's so disgusting. Ugh. Girl, there are women out here, porn stars, willing to give up the anus. You need to figure this shit out. Now, if it's just not your cup of tea, I'm not saying be forced into anal sex. I'm not into that type of stuff. But consider it. I would do it every day. Shit, that's just me. You might not. But birthdays, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Rosh Hashanah, whatever holiday you celebrate, birthdays are a good time to just try and experiment. And I'm 100% sure that if you follow my tips, you will become a lot more comfortable. I'm not saying that you'll be like dancing on chandelier, like give it to me in my butt, but you might actually, when he's like, hey babe, how about some anal sex? You might be like, okay daddy, or whatever you call your man. I'm just saying, it's not that bad, it's not that horrible, it's not that taboo. Oh my god, it's freaking sex. And if you enjoy sex and you enjoy your partner, why not just try new things? Yeah. Try it, love it, fall in love with it, and do anal sex. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. Now at this point I'm ranting, but I really don't understand. Like, when I talk to my family, they're like, oh my god, like how could you do that? And they start asking me a whole bunch of questions, and I'm like looking at them like, is it just me? I want to please my husband, and I always said that if I got married, that's something that I would like get really into. And honestly, when you and your partner are in a type of situation where it's comfort, not a person you just met on the street, when it's actual a level of comfort, it's actually really, really, really fun. And I'm not gonna lie, if he's into that sort of thing, he gets a lot of pleasure from it. So why not just try to make him happy? Stop looking at it like it's a thing that's gonna be so painful, because I'm not gonna lie, men, if you ram it in there, it is painful because it can make your whole body go into like a shock thing, and like your body stiffens up. You can cause a lot of damage if you just ram it in. But if you take your time, follow my steps, get a lot of lube or saliva, whatever your preference is, I'm quite sure you'll enjoy it. So this was a different video. I hope you guys enjoyed my tips for making anal sex enjoyable. I want to do more stuff like this because sex is not a thing that should be like your nose should be turned up to it, especially married people. People are in relationships, to each their own. No one who's not ready for sex should be having sex. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is if you're having sex and you've been with your partner for a long time, or you are married, try to liven it up, spice things up, role play, anal sex, oral sex, all that good stuff. And if you guys want more videos like this, leave a comment below. If you have any questions, obviously I'm open and free about this stuff. Ask me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And follow Life with Brittany and Donnell to watch our lives. All of my social media is down below. And thank you for taking however long this video is time to watch. And I hope the next time you try anal sex with my tips, it'll be fun and enjoyable. Bye, beauties.